One thing a black box isn't is black. They're painted bright orange and often covered with reflective tape to help investigators find them, especially when they're lying in deep water. And a black box actually refers to two separate pieces of equipment, both of which help air accident investigators learn what happened in the final moments before a crash. The first of these is a flight data recorder. It stores information like the altitude and direction of a plane, but other details too. How much fuel is on board, whether the autopilot is on or not, the cabin temperature and pressure, and so on. It stores around 25 hours of data. The second is a cockpit voice recorder. This not only records the crew's conversations, but also other sounds in the cockpit, engine sounds, stall warnings, emergency alarms and the like. Skilled investigators can sometimes work out what caused an accident purely from the sounds in the cockpit. The outer casing of a black box is not designed to withstand a crash. They are often retrieved from wreckages, burned and battered. So the most important data is stored in the crash survivable memory unit, a small stack of memory boards protected from heat by a layer of insulation and from impact by a hardened steel or titanium shell. And to make sure the memory boards inside survive, the units are put through a brutal test regime. Crash tests subject the boxes to 3,400 Gs. That's the kind of deceleration that happens when an airliner crashes. They can withstand an hour in a fire held at 1,100 Celsius, and they must also survive long periods under pressure, in salt water, and in fluids like aviation fuel. And the black boxes are usually fitted at the very back of the aircraft to give it the best chance of surviving the crash. On the outside is an underwater locator beacon that doubles up as a handle. If the device falls into water, the beacon starts to transmit pulses of ultrasound. It works down to depths of 14,000 feet and can send out pulses for up to 30 days. A black box doesn't give the whole picture. It can take weeks or even months for investigators to piece together precisely what happened to an aircraft. But what is clear is that without black boxes, countless aircraft disasters would remain unsolved mysteries forever.